the time I had my house broken into. So, I'm from Prior Lake, Minnesota, and back when I was just 7 years old. Anyway, on some night in November, I was soundly sleeping in my bed and suddenly heard the door to the house open. My heart began to race. I didn't know how the door opened even though it was locked, since at the time I didn't know what lockpicking was. I had heard the people begin to talk. I couldn't tell exactly what was being said, but I was curious. So I headed outside of my room and looked down the stairwell. There, I could hear the conversation more clearly. They were saying stuff like, "Can you believe how pathetic this town is? The family didn't even notice we came here." And other stuff like that, to the point where stupid 7-year-old me said, "Oh my god," which echoed across the living room, and the intruders had heard it. One of them peeked up the stairwell, pointed a revolver at me, and said, "What's the matter, kid?" Scared, and laughed. I panicked, ran back into my room, and locked the door. After a while of me hiding in my room, they made a break for it and ran from the house. Thankfully, nothing of serious value was stolen. But, when I woke up the next morning, the Sonic plushie that I had left on the couch that night, to this day, that event still terrifies me, and if I hadn't hid in my room for the remainder of the night, my life would have been cut short. Thankfully, after that, I never had to deal with intruders in my house again. At least, so far I haven't.